having one of those days where nothing is working out for you, just obstacle after obstacle when you just want to do the simplest of things? Yeah, that's my day. And so I thought it fitting to go ahead and film this flip through of my mommy happy planner. It's been a day. Okay, enough of that. So this is a mini happy planner that I have inside an Agenda 52 cover. And this planner is for my boys, for basically, without, lack of better words, to take data on my children. I have 3 boys. They are 9, basically 8 and 4, and each one of them has their own little unique qualities about them that require just a little extra focus on my part. And so I went ahead and created this. I was originally gonna go like this whole like comic pop art theme, and I just kind of had to remind myself that I'm in a house full of boys, and I've kind of lost that girliness about me. I don't do pinks that much. I'm just not very girly anymore. And I mean, not that my children have taken that away from me or my husband, but I've kind of put it on reserve. And so I really wanted this to be a very, very girly, happy planner that just kind of reminded me that, it's going to be okay. I may be surrounded by stinky boys, but it's going to be okay. So first off, I just have this cute little charm on the bottom, and then I have this bow tie paper clip, and then on the side I have this earring that I went ahead and punched through the material. I have 2 of these, and if you've seen my micro one of my micro TNs videos, I have the kind of matching earring, but they both broke in different places, so that's why I'm using them this way. They're gorgeous. And then when you go ahead and open up, this is what it looks like on the inside. Again, that very strong girly emphasis. I'm a very like neutral blacks, golds. I'm not pinks and all over the place, but I am girly at heart. I used to wear pinks all the time, and now I just not so much. So just to give a little bit of a history, my 9-year-old has autism, high functioning. He's genius basically, but he struggles with social issues. So I really need to be on top of that and to track those kind of things, especially with school coming up. My 8-year-old has kind of like anger management. He's like the third middle child syndrome. So he's in between this, genius older brother and this adorable younger brother. And the funny thing is he is like a mash of that. He is adorable and he is smart, but he's got this like middle child syndrome. So it's something we are definitely working on. And then my youngest has, he's a late speaker, so he has speech therapy and he's doing so well, but we are just, everybody has their own thing, right? So anyways, you'll understand more when we get into the main body of this, but with school starting and everything, I wanted to make sure that I kept in contact with my kids. I usually previously I worked at their same school, and so I would check in. I could go, recess time, go see the older one, and then the middle child, he could come and, come into my classroom. And then the youngest one also, preschool, was on the same campus. But this year I'm no longer going to be working at their school, so it's an adjustment for all of us. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to stay in contact with them and kind of remind them and check up with them during the school day, even though I wasn't going to be there. So with that in mind, what I have back here are these cute little kind of note cards that you can take off, and even though some of them are like to do today, I wanted to be able to like grab some of these and put some notes in and maybe throw it in their homework folder, or even if they're going to do take home lunch in their take home lunch folder. So I have a couple of those, just kind of like check-ins, how you doing? I have this sticky notes, just little things that I can kind of stick in there, just say I love you, or if a specific thing is happening that day, I can just write like good luck on your presentation, that kind of thing. So that's what I have back there. And then this is just kind of for me. I have this iridescent unicorn and these stickers that I laminated. This one says kind heart, fierce mind, brave spirit. This one says today is a good day for a good day. I really like that. Then I have this earring that kind of broke. If you're not kind of getting the theme, I like to repurpose things, so I thought that that was cute in there. And then I have this magnetic paper clip, another sticker that I laminated. It says I love my tribe. And then this is a bobby pin. I just thought it was really pretty. I have very short hair, so I don't use these anymore, but yeah. And then this I just stuck on here. It was actually a hair clip, and I just really like the pearl look. So that's everything I have on that side. And then when we get into this, so the first little area is for me. So I just have these pockets. This is just really decoratively. Live more, worry less. And then this is a little laminated pocket that I made, and inside there's some more like notes that are pre-written. So if I don't have the time to handwrite something, you know, it's just a busy morning or I didn't get to it the night before, I have these little cards that I can throw in there, and they just have positive messages on them. So, you know, hopefully I could just put love mom on the back and throw it in with their homework or whatever way. And then here, this is purely to make me smile. So this is this little DIY shaker card I made. It's donuts, and it's just something bright and colorful just to kind of make me smile. And yeah, so that's in there. And then this is kind of the beginning to my little section. It says live simply, hello, and then some more stickers. This is kind of like a little like pick me up. I have some quotes in here. I really like this one. When you feel discouraged, just remember you are the center of the universe to the tiny humans you made from scratch. You're kind of a big deal. So I have that in there. And then this I really liked. I can't remember. I just got it off of Pinterest, but it's 64 positive things to say to your kids. So sometimes I'm just empty. I don't have something positive to say, or I just feel like I'm repeating myself. So these are some unique things. You know, my world is better with you in it. You make me smile. I mean, you'd think that all of us would kind of naturally be able to say these things, but sometimes we just need to remember to look at our kids in that busy, hectic day and just remind them that, you know, you are loved, that kind of thing. And then this goes straight into my oldest son. So this is his section. In our family, we have this kind of saying that Darius is the brains, Jalen's the heart, and Liam's the muscle. So Darius is, you know, very highly intelligent, and Jalen is highly emotional, and then Liam's just this little child that is outside constantly climbing trees and all over the place. You know, he's gonna be my athlete kind of thing. So that's why his kind of intro dashboard is Darius, and then this really pretty graphic of a brain, and then it says my brain. And then in here are just some pictures, and these are the mini Happy Planner photo inserts. And then here are some just kind of cards, like tips for me and for him. So this is PACE, so positivity, acceptance, curiosity, and empathy. And honestly, just sometimes I need to remember these things, like to be positive, especially there's a lot of self-deprecation that stems from him and his autism. You know, he's just so brilliant, but socially he just, you know, he doesn't have that many friends, and he sees himself differently. And unfortunately right now we're not in like a positive way, like you are the smartest kid in the class. He doesn't see that. He sees that he's a kid that has meltdowns. He's a kid that doesn't have friends. So we are working on that. He's also a perfectionist. So how to help your perfectionist child worry less and do more. A lot of worrying that happens. So I just have these kind of like notes to kind of help me help him kind of thing. And then this is 15 tips to build self-esteem and confidence in teens. He's not a teen, but he's very preteen. He's, you know, above his age. He's very mature in the intellectual capacities. So just kind of help me and him. And I really love the growth mindset. You know, kids are stuck in a fixed mindset where you need to be like a growth mindset. So always moving, always growing, not just fixed, like this is the person I am gonna be for the rest of my life and I'm horrible. Like nothing, like no, everybody's moving, everybody's growing. So that's in there for him. And then we open up into, and this is kind of Frankenplanned. I just pulled this from other mini planners that I had just lying around. I just kind of de-gutted them. So I have a monthly view, and this is for me to track like big things. So maybe he's got like testing, like a really big test, or maybe he had a really big meltdown, or maybe he was bullied this day, or maybe he got an award this day. I really want to keep track and just kind of see overall how things are going. And then this leads into a daily. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to use this, or maybe I'll only kind of journal like these big things. So say he was bullied, or he got in a fight, or maybe he made a friend. Maybe I want to write down, okay, who's the kid, or, you know, maybe set up a play date if it's a new friend, or help him with his anxiety for the test, or this day he had a huge meltdown because of this and this and this. So you get the picture, like trying to track and be on top of my kids. And this is going to be like a nightly thing that I do, so it's going to be in companion with my journaling happy planner. So it's just going to be something that I do at the end of the night. And then if you flip to this little paper clip, so I just put this little that kind of transferred a little bit. No, this little glitter paper clip, and this is for his mood. So I want to try to keep track of like their moods for the month. So I have for Darius happy, proud, content, anxious, self-doubt, stressed, and depressed. So self-doubt, it's a mood, but he has a lot of that, and I kind of want to track and see if all of this doesn't help. You know, we can kind of make a gradual turn to I fill in more of the positives than I fill in the negatives. You know what I mean? Like, kind of track me and track him and see if we're making progress. I'm gonna actually pull this out because it's not quite dry. And so last in each section, I have just a notes section just in case I need to jot anything down. So you come over here, and this is my 8-year-old section, Jalen. And like I said, he's my heart, he's my emotional. You know, Darius is think first, feel later. Jalen's feel first, think later. So he's my heart. And then again, just same thing. I have these pictures of him. And then here, his little help it cards are for calming down. He can get very, very angry and frustrated. How to help your angry child. And this is very helpful because a lot of times when he's angry and yelling at me, I just snap into I'm the parent and yell back kind of thing. And that never helps, right? That's just never, negativity doesn't breed positivity. So I just have to remember that even though he may be frustrated and yelling at me, there's a reason behind it. You know, he's a very sweet kid. So something, you know, he either can't communicate or he's frustrated, and I just need to be, you know, sympathetic, give space, remind them that anger is okay, you know, and don't overreact, and make eye contact. So that make eye contact really makes a huge difference. And then 25 ideas to build your child's confidence. So because he's got that middle child syndrome, his confidence can get very low. And I honestly do not wish myself to be him. Like, he is in between two really fantastic siblings, and I can see how he loses himself there, but he really is just the most amazing kid. And then, yeah, same thing. He's got his own monthly layout, same concept. Same thing there. And then his mood tracker is happy, excited, content, anxious, irritable, angry, and manic. And the manic one is really important, I think, that I need to track. It doesn't happen often, but I want to see if I can correlate like manic with, you know, so on the 3rd he was manic, like he just lost control, screaming, yelling. And then I want to be able to come back and be like, okay, on the 3rd he woke up late because he's, you know, whatever, he had a bad day at school. Like, I want to kind of track that so I can kind of be like ahead of the game and kind of, you know, I want to be proactive and not reactive to my kids. So more notes. And then Liam's is a little bit more simplified. Sorry, you guys. He's my muscle. And then his pictures. Seriously, I don't mean to brag, but this kid is just so stinking cute. It's unbelievable. Like, sometimes I just look at him and I'm like, Why are you so cute? I don't understand. Like, where did you get it from? Anyways, just a little brag there. And then he has his monthly. This is mainly to track words that he says. And I may need to actually switch out my disc because it's kind of hard to get into the back of here. He's not a huge concern for me. I mean, that's kind of heartless to say, but I do want to track like how his speech is going. Same thing, he's got this weeks in here, and then he's got some notes. So honestly, the emphasis is really on the older two, but maybe I need to just pull that out a little bit. But he is also, you know, on my mind. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you kind of an idea if you're kind of thinking, if you have children like mine, or, you know, even if it's like, because this isn't really anything like, they don't do sports. There's nothing that I can really track in my regular planner. This is very much like behavioral and, you know, mental and emotional support and tracking and trying to get on top of things. So I am losing my light. I will end this right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you later. Bye.